Hi guys, welcome back to the channel. Today we are going to talk about Vernamfield, the construction of an airport out by Vernamfield in Clarendon. Now, as you know, the tourism sector in Jamaica is expanding and Jamaica needs more airports. So recently the government announced that they were going to be building a fourth international airport. We have the Sangster International Airport in Montego Bay, the Norman Manley International Airport in Kingston, the Ian Fleming International Airport in Ocho Rios. And so the government wanted to build a fourth international airport. So every time you talk about an airport, Vernamfield comes up. Now, Vernamfield is an old US Air Force base. It's now closed, it's not operational, but back in World War II, the US Air Force used Vernamfield as an airport. And it has a lot of land around it, and it's perfect for building an international airport. You could build the largest airport in Jamaica out by Vernamfield. The runway that the US Air Force used is still there. They use it for car racing now. You could build the biggest airport in the Caribbean out by Vernamfield. So guys, I want to ask you a question. Why do you think the government isn't building an airport out there? The fourth international airport is going to be built in Negril. It's going to be the Negril International Airport. Now, one of the major problems, well, there are two major problems that I see why they're not building the fourth international airport out by Vernamfield. One, there's no infrastructure around that area. You have Highway 2000 that goes from Kingston to Maypen. But when you exit the highway to get to Vernamfield, you have to drive on some of the worst roads in Jamaica. I don't even know if you would consider it a road. There's no infrastructure out there. So if you were to build a international airport at Vernamfield, the people or the passengers would have to get from Vernamfield to other parts of Jamaica, and there's just no road infrastructure, no train infrastructure, no domestic airline, no way to get the passengers to and from that airport. And the second thing is there are no hotels in Clarendon. There are a few hotels on the south coast. When compared to Negril and the north coast, you probably have hundreds of hotels. And there, as we said earlier, there's no infrastructure to get a passenger from the Vernamfield International Airport to the massive hotels on the north coast. There is no highway connecting the south coast to the north coast in Jamaica. Now, originally, Highway 2000 was to have connectivity from the south coast to the north coast, but I think it was originally to go from Maypen, a highway to go from Maypen to Runaway Bay, so it would go north-south through Jamaica, but that plan was scrapped. And no other government has come up with a plan to build such a highway. So if you have this airport in Vernamfield, it's going to have literally be built in the middle of nowhere. So I think it was a good move for the government to put the airport in Negril, because you have hotels in Negril and you have highways. The highway is going from Kingston to Negril, and then you'll have connectivity from Negril to Montego Bay to get on the north coast. Now, in the future, Vernamfield can work, but you need to put in the infrastructure to get passengers to and from that airport. But for now, as things are, I think Negril International Airport was a better choice than the Vernamfield International Airport. Now, they had also mentioned that the Vernamfield International Airport would be a logistics hub. But again, you're still going to have the problem of a highway getting to Vernamfield and connecting Vernamfield to other parts of Jamaica. Now, back in World War II, Vernamfield was an airbase, so to build it in the middle of literally nowhere was an excellent move for security reasons. So Vernamfield, that's why it was built out there. So guys, let us know what you think. Do you think the government should have built the airport at Vernamfield, or do you think Negril was the correct choice? Alright guys, leave your comments in the section below. Have a good day.